So for number 1 on week 2, the question is y equals 2x minus 1. And so first, the base function for an absolute value equation is y equals x to the absolute value, I think is how you say that, but that's how you write it out. The graph resembles a V at the end with an origin point of like 0, 0. So first you'll make the table, and so you'll plug in x values. I did -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and then 3. And then, so now we'll use those to solve. So for -2, we'll write it out as 2, so -2 minus 1 equals 6. And then, let's see here. So then it'll be -2 minus 1 equals 3. And then, -3 equals 3. So 3 is 2 equals 6. So we'll put 6 up on there. And then next we have 2, 1 equals 4. And then to get that, we take -1 minus 1, and that equals -2. And then it's, why do I keep doing that? There we go. -2 equals 2. And so then it's 2 times 2 equals 4. So then 4 will be there. And then going on to 0. So 0 minus 1, and then that comes out to 2. And that is because 0 minus 1 equals -1. And then -1 equals 1 there. And then 1 times 2 equals 2. So that's how we get that answer. And then moving on to number 1. So 2, 1 equals 0. And that is because 1, then that equals 0. And then so the value of 0 is 0. And then 2 times 0 is 0, because anytime times 0 is always 0. So then that comes to 1, 0. And then lastly, never mind, my bad. It'll be 2 minus 1 equals 2, and that comes to that because 2 minus 1 equals 1. And then 1 to the absolute value is 1. And then 2 times 1 equals 2. So that one will be 2. And then lastly, for 3, so 2 to 3 minus 1 equals 4. And then we get our final answer, just as we did before. So it'll be 3 minus 1 equals 2. And then to the absolute value equals 2. And then 2 times 2 equals 4. So that comes out to 4. So then we have our coordinates for our graph. that. So then we just plot our points. So we got -2, and then I did not put enough things. 1 second. Yeah. So it'd be -2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got that there. And then -1 to 4. And that one. And then 0 to 2. Like that. Yeah. 1 to 0. 2 to 2. And then 3 to 4. We have our V. All right, and that one second. And then that comes to the V, and then there's our final graph right here. All right.